Hey guys, welcome back. No big binders on this video. I have got to get some sales going in order to purchase some more binders, just in terms of ethically and how I spend my money for Pokemon. Today's episode, though, it is sort of a running series. This isn't too uncommon. I'd say a lot of PokeTubers trying to do this. It's kind of going through just one specific Pokemon they have. Today is Hitmonchan. The reason why I'm picking Hitmonchan is because it lets me bring into the one little fact. I would say a lot of people know this, but I guess it's a possibility they don't. So Hitmonchan, which is this Pokemon, so here is the Japanese version, and then the English version, and then I have some more that I'm bringing. I'm going to bring them closer to the camera, but Hitmonchan, believe it or not, this isn't like a rumor. This is an actual uh, fact. The reason why the last part is Chan is because he was purposely made and based off of Jackie Chan. Um, that's an actual fact, believe it or not. You can look that up in the Pokemon series, whatever official database they have. So Hitmonchan was based off Jackie Chan, and Hitmonlee was based off Bruce Lee. So this is a base set Hitmonchan Hollow. He's in pretty good condition. I'm not gonna pull him out. I got quite a few of them sleeved. But what we're doing, and the reason why I like to do cards like this, where I like to try and match them up. So these are the Japanese base set ones. The reason I like to try and match them up as close as possible is I am looking for any possible misprint. So you'll see misprints a lot easier. Sure, you can look up all the misprints for that specific Pokemon, but then you have to look for each different one. While if you take, if you have duplicates of it, like I do, is I just have a gigantic stack of Pokemon, um, you can look for any misprints very quickly. Your eyes will catch them pretty quickly. So it doesn't look like there's any misprints here on the Japanese ones. Now, sure, there's the odds that they're both misprints and they both have the same misprint, but those odds are pretty low. Granted, this definitely works better when you have more than just two of that Pokemon. So that's the Japanese version, and we're going to hold it up also to the English. So some of the things to note is, of course, the hollow background is different. And to me, it seems like the Japanese cards, listen to my imagination. Like, sure, the this is usually a little darker, but it seems like also the artwork of the Pokemon themselves seem to be a little bit darker, a little bit more ink or something prominently more used on the Japanese ones versus the English ones. So now we're pulling out the base set Hitmonchans, and to me, Hitmonchan was pretty common. Even though he was a rare, for me, for some reason, growing up, he happened to be more common in that Machamp that everyone gets. So these are all base set Hitmonchans, and no, these are not all ones that I had as a kid, but I do recall, like, out of my collection and out of seeing other people's cards, Hitmonchan for some reason was just super easy to get. I think it's because he was in a theme deck, and he was pretty early in the show, I believe, and so a lot of people were after him. Oh, there's a base set 2 one somehow slipped in. So we're going to get a little bit closer. Remember, we're just kind of, observing the cards, enjoying them. So this is the base set 2 one, but we're looking for any misprints. So the misprints can be, anywhere and everywhere. They can be on the HP, they can be on the symbol, they can be in the name, they can be even on the back. So sometimes the Poke card is upside down. The Pokeball on the back is upside down. It can be in the description. I know the lighting's a little off in terms of unblocking it with a camera. I'm not really seeing any there. I'm not really seeing any here. So yeah. Uh, Vintage Pokemon Hunter Brothers, they just dropped their episode on their one pack that got destroyed in customs, but it was mainly an episode about him talking about the giveaways he gets. So luckily when he gets a giveaway, he presents the channel he got the giveaway from. So it's really awesome that he does that. He does a great job at it too. To even clip some of the episode from one of mine in on his channel, which was fantastic. He talks a lot about the people who do the channel and what their channel is about. So it's really fantastic. I think I just got a subscriber because of him. I think that was the dude's name who just joined was Gyarados, not spelled exactly how Gyarados is spelled, but spelled how you would see Gyarados, in my opinion. So I'm not seeing any misprints. Granted, I'm taking a fairly quick look, but I'm looking for the obvious stuff. I'm probably gonna miss anything super hidden. Um, so yeah, no, it was pretty cool that he did that. He does that with a lot of giveaways. I really hope he wins a good one. He's won a lot of my fake card giveaways, but to be honest, I think that's on purpose. I think he's trying to keep people from being angry with me, even though I do mention that some of the cards that I do, when I do the ones that are fake or the ones that I suspect to be fake, I say, hey, I think this is a fake card. So while we're flipping them over, well, that's no good. That one is right side up. So we're just doing the quick back check, making sure that all the cards are right side up on the back. Because as a kid, I remember that I had some cards that were not printed correctly. Granted, I have no idea if that was a card I sold, traded, or destroyed a long time ago. So all of these seem to be printed the correct way, so it doesn't look like there's any misprints there. And then I do have two of the slightly newer Hitmonchans that are still based off the base set. So once again, I didn't see any real misprints here, but we can compare some of the differences between them and an original base set. That's base set 2 and a base set. So let me try and get the camera back on the tripod real quick correctly. I really should just use the quick dismount feature versus completely moving the tripod. Sorry, guys. Ugh. I've only got one tripod and one camera. So some of the main differences is, of course, that one, they changed the stats, like the actual HP and the damage. That way, if you don't know the older cards, this was actually a decent stat, actually, the HP, and Special Punch was decent. This is actually a decent card because there's no specialty required. There's no coin flip. There's no discard your energies. It does suck he has no resistances, but other than that, this was a decent card back in the day now that I look at it. Because you don't have to evolve him from anyone. You just lay him down, lay down a fighting energy, and he's ready to start punching. And so this is probably still a decent card. But they had to up the HP and stuff, so that way the old sets could, keep up, can still be played with in the newer, with the newer Pokemon cards. So one of the things that's also, it's not super obvious, but once I point it out, it'll be obvious. The hollow foil is, one, it's stronger, it's more scratch resistant, but two, they put a lot more of the designs in it, and so they stand out a lot more. They're not quite as faded. A Hitmonchan background hollow foil is, you turn it in the right light and you'll start to see the star pattern. The new one, you can hold it in any light and they loaded that up. That is like a paisley pattern with how much they loaded up. So yeah, it looks like, also, now that I look at it, it looks like they took the Japanese coloring and that's the one they went with, because here's the original English coloring right next to each other, not so much. And so it looks like what it is, unless it just happens to be this, they did it for Hitmonchan, it looks like what they did is they took the American background, made it much more vibrant, and they took the Japanese artwork and put him on the card. So that's interesting. I just now noticed that now with this video. And then some other things I liked is they got really definitive here in some of these stats. So he used to be 111 pounds, and they're like, nah, he was 110.7, because that's our homie. Other than that, there's something that I don't like that they did. I don't like how they kind of move this up here. They did give him a different description versus this. I don't like how they ran the boxes. I like the original run. Other than that, there's not too much crazy, but they pretty much did this with every base set card. They took the card, updated the background, updated the stats to be playable and then changed some of the stuff down here. There's some of the stuff that could have left the same in my opinion, but oh, and I got him in a special sleeve too, so we cannot tell um, if his background is upside down. But really just wanted to go over Hitmonchan. I really wanted to point out that little obscure fact that he was actually based off Jackie Chan on purpose. Like, they purposely named him Hitmonchan because of Jackie Chan. And then same for Hitmonlee. I do have some different versions of Hitmonchan, but I guess he didn't hit the stack, so that kind of sucks. In the meantime, since this is the end of the video, and you've made it this far, now, I normally announce the giveaway videos separately, and I normally announce them fairly quickly. If you're still listening to me ramble on, we're going to give away 5 more cards, these 5 cards specifically in hand, to the 6th comment. If you don't know, if you never played, if you're still listening, whoever's the 6th comment, and you don't have to wait, you can comment 6 times, just not on your same thread, comment 6 individually times, or you can also snipe comment. You can wait till people comment 5 times and you can be the 6th commenter. You don't have to put anything in the comment. It can just be a period mark. It can be the number. You can see on some of my other giveaway videos on what people do. You'll probably have a good chance if you've made it this far in winning, because a lot of people know that my giveaway videos are separately titled and they're usually only 13 seconds long. You happen to make it to this point and we're at 11 minutes and nearly 30 seconds. So I doubt a lot of people made it this far. So for your reward, you're getting a quick check-in on trying to win these 5 cards. All you have to do is comment, be the 6th comment. So you don't have to comment 6 times, you just have to be the 6th commenter. So this is our 5-card giveaway. As Vintage Pokemon Hunter Brothers said, we're very random, which is true. May drop 20 videos this weekend, who knows, here or there. So yeah, 5-card giveaway, 6th comment wins them. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you win the giveaway. Good luck.